Hi guys and welcome. My name is Kartika Nair and you're watching Synchro Shakti. Today's video is brought to you from my garden. It's outside, there will be noises, so I apologize in advance. The reason why I'm filming outside today is because there's no electricity in the entire area. Perks of living in India. So I can't film inside because I don't have lights. But I hope you guys are okay with this outside vibe because I actually like it. Today we're going to talk about a story. I'm going to share a story with you which will hopefully help you shift your focus or shift where your energy is going at the end of my story. Okay, this story was told to me by one of my business mentors, Vic Strisius, because I'm part of his course 4%, and the 4% basically, I always rave about this course because I love it so much. It's for business owners and basically entrepreneurs, because 90% of your business and entrepreneurial journey is what's going on up here, right? Your mental attitudes is everything. So we focus a lot on that, and so this is one of the stories that he shared with us, and I was inspired to share this with you guys. So the story goes like this. There was this old wise man in the city, okay, and everyone in the city looked up to him as somebody who could give solid advice. Okay, he was an elder, he was a wise man. So one guy from the city who was really troubled, he goes to the old wise man for advice, and he sits down in front of him and he says, life is so unfair, life is so difficult, these guys on my left are doing things that upset me, these guys on the right are doing things that upset me, the priest is sinning, the government is doing this, the medical guys are doing this, the doctors are doing this, my pension guys are doing this. So he keeps complaining, condemning, criticizing, and saying that life is so bad, the world is so bad, right? So then he asks for advice, and the old wise man basically looks at him and says, in my life I've basically concluded one thing, and that is that there are essentially two kinds of people in the world. You have the guys who you can compare to the fly, and the guys you can compare to the bee or the bumblebee. Now you look at a fly. Okay, if you put a fly in the most beautiful garden, okay, the garden may have all the lovely flowers and roses and scents and petals and trees and amazing things. That fly will fly past all of that beauty and look in the back of the garden to find that one tiny pile of garbage or manure or crap that is in the garden somewhere, right? So if you ask that fly, while he was moving through all of that beauty and going to and he goes and finds that one pile of garbage, he sits there, he consumes that garbage. If you ask that fly, did you see that beautiful rose, did you see those rows of beautiful tulips or whatever, right? The fly would look at you saying, what are you talking about? I saw this garbage, this is what I resonate with, this is where I'm sitting, this is what I'm consuming. He didn't even notice all of the other stuff around him. Now let's look at the bumblebee. Now if you take a bumblebee and put him in the most filthy house, okay, where you have piles of garbage strewn across the house, you have piles of dirty clothes everywhere, you have dirty socks, it's this horrible, filthy house, and you put a bumblebee in there, and the bumblebee would fly and fly and fly through all of that filth, okay, all of that dirt, all of that garbage, and sit on the petals of that one flower he found in the back of the house. So he didn't stop flying till he found that one petal, one flower at the back of the house. Now if you ask the bumblebee, did you notice that pile of dirty socks? He would say, what are you talking about? This is what I resonated with, this is the flower I saw, and this is where I chose to sit. This is where I chose to, chill out. Now, people are the same, right? You have the flies. These are the guys who, lot of amazing things in their lives, lot of blessings in their lives, but they continuously choose to condemn, complain, criticize all the things that are going wrong in their lives, all the negativity. They're the guys who watch TV. I hope you guys don't watch TV. When you switch on the TV, you see flies, all flies. These guys, if you switch on, advertisements are about your insecurities. The news media is focused only on all the negativity in this world. Those are the flies. Or you can choose to be a bumblebee. A bumblebee is somebody who, even though there are negative things happening in their lives, their entire life may be falling apart, maybe their relationship or finance, everything might be falling apart, but they choose to consciously focus on that one positive thing that is happening in their lives. And as they focus on that one positive thing that's happening, that expands, that helps them feel better. And as you focus on the good things happening in your life instead of focusing so much on all the other stuff, you notice that more goodness starts showing up. If I look right now, if I look for the light, the light green in this plant, I will see the light green in this plant. It's very, very, it's basic brain behavior. If you're looking for the color red in your room, you will see the color red. But if I ask you how many blues did you see, you wouldn't even have noticed, right? Because that's where your focus is. So if you want to attract positive things in your life, you have to begin by celebrating things. They might be tiny little things, but look for the good. Look for the good. Always be a bumblebee. So my question to you is, are you a fly or are you a bumblebee? Answer in the comments below. I hope this video was inspiring to you. I know it's a simple story, but I love stories. Now, if you guys would like me to share more stories like this, because your subconscious mind listens in symbols, okay? If you want me to share stuff like this, comment below. I want about 10 people to tell me, yes, share more stories, because I want to make story time into actual episodes, actual show on my channel, so I can share these fun stories with you guys. So please let me know. And again, thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with all of the noise. And again, for those wanting to join my VIP secret Facebook group, it's free. Everything that you need to know on how to join that group is in the description. And that's basically it. Again, thanks for those who've been donating to my channel. It helps a lot. I love you all. Thank you again. Namaste.